Deep in a quiet, green forest, there lived a little squirrel named Pip. He was smaller than the others, with a fluffy tail that twitched nervously whenever he looked up at the tall trees. You see, unlike his squirrel friends, Pip was afraid of heights. While the other squirrels leaped from branch to branch, giggling and calling out to each other, Pip stayed on the ground, gathering acorns. One of his friends, a cheeky squirrel named Tuck, often teased him. "Come on, Pip. The sky is amazing. You don't want to be stuck on the ground forever, do you?" Pip would sigh and shake his head. I don't think I can do it," he'd mumble. Then, one stormy evening, the wind howled through the trees, and dark clouds swallowed the sky. Pip hurried to his burrow, his tiny heart pounding. But just as he was about to disappear inside, a soft squeak made him freeze. He turned, and there, clinging to a thin branch high above, was a tiny baby bird. The wind shook the branch wildly, and the little bird let out another helpless squeak. Pip gulped. He had never climbed that high before. His tail twitched, his paws trembled, but he couldn't just leave the poor bird there. Taking a deep breath, he whispered to himself, "I have to try." One paw at a time, Pip climbed. The wind pushed against him, but he held on tight. Higher and higher he went, his heart pounding louder with every step. Finally, he reached the little bird. Its tiny eyes were full of fear. "It's okay, little one," Pip said gently. "I'm here." The bird chirped weakly, carefully. Pip nudged it onto his back. "Hold on tight," he said, and then, just as carefully, he climbed down. The moment his paws touched the ground, the baby bird's mother swooped down, chirping with joy. "You saved my baby," she sang. "Thank you, little squirrel." Pip looked up at the trees, then back at his paws. He had done it. He had climbed higher than he ever thought he could. And suddenly, heights didn't seem so scary anymore. From that day on, Pip wasn't just a squirrel who gathered acorns, he was the bravest squirrel in the forest. And when his friends leaped from tree to tree, Pip smiled and said, "Make some room. I'm coming too." And off he went fearless and free.